Hey everyone, it's Chad here. Today is May 17th, Tuesday. It's going to be a real quick one, so don't go anywhere. I think we may even, I'll do a little bit of an edit just because why not? So, just a quick update today. I really haven't done a whole heck of a lot this week, but let's get to it. So it has been a productive week, even though I haven't gotten a whole lot of stuff done. I got my wet wall up and running. That was, a medium-sized project. I was able to fix the leak down there, and I was able to fix the leak down here, but unfortunately, I still have the leak right there. But the wet wall is working much more efficiently this year, except this dry spot. I need to check that. So that's up and running. I got the hoses all ran. One thing that I didn't really account for was that I kind of planned this for 4 plants because every year my, the walking boards kind of run right here where the hoses are. So we'll see how that works out, how tall the plants are, because I might not be able to, have the hoses hanging the way I want. I might have to have another support, but that's not a big deal. So the things that I have left to do in here are organize all my fertilizers and stuff over there, get that all looking good. Fix my mixing station, which I don't need yet. I got to put tape on, a handful of just little holes in the greenhouse, pick up the weeds around the perimeter, and set up the irrigation lines. It's not an overwhelming amount of work, and I need to support some of these pipes in here just because it's a couple of years old and they need a little more support. So it's not a ton of work, but just things that need to get done. And I think I should be able to do it this week. However, something worth noting, it's pretty interesting, is that we are going to get, today's Tuesday, by Friday, our high is going to be in the 30s and our low is going to be in the 20s, and it might snow. We've had some late snows, but I have never had a snow in the, 17, I'll probably be like the 25th, almost the end of May. So hopefully that warms up a little bit and we end up not getting snow. But if we do, it's not a big deal for the pumpkins because they're in their hot huts. It's just more of an inconvenience thing because there's stuff that I want to do and I don't want to do it when it's freezing outside. Thank goodness I didn't put my vegetables in. Anywho, on to the plants. Let's talk about them and keep it short. The 2350 is looking good. This one's finally starting to kind of take off. Probably by next week or maybe even next Tuesday, I'll pull out this plant, just make sure that still is fine and happy and all that good stuff. This is just continuing to burn and not thrive. You can see, hit a button. So we can see that it's starting to send off a vine, and that's good. That's what we're after. We want it to take off and send out a vine. Let's go look at the next one. In the middle of the greenhouse, we have the 2114 Wallace and the 2365 Wolf. Both of these are really good looking plants. I would say the Wolf probably has a little bit of an edge. It's got a nice vine it's starting to throw out there, and by next Tuesday I would definitely say that we will have a vine on the ground. This one I have a time-lapse going of the vine tip, trying to catch that vine kind of starting to grow. And last but definitely not least, not even the least at all, is the 1676 New. These are my biggest plants by far, actually, and this one is really starting to go. Got a good vine on there. Once you see the tendrils, so this is a tendril if you don't know, this will latch onto things and anchor the plant down. Once you get those tendrils starting to form, then you're really kind of fixing to run. So as this, I'll probably help it lasso that down a little bit. So there's your vine starting to form, looking really good. Got a time-lapse camera on this kind of greenhouse or this hot hut as a whole, and then this will be an easy decision as to what plant, because this one is a ribbon vine. So you can see there, hopefully you can see, it is a double vine. Here's a better one right here. See that split, that fork in the road? That's 2 vines that are fused. What I could do if I wanted to is chop one of those off, and I might do that and let it continue to grow for a little while, because typically I like my plants to be, maybe 4 or 5 feet long before I choose when I have the option. That ginger plant, that's obvious. That second plant is not going to cut the mustard, not even a little bit. The Wallace versus the Wolf plant, that'll be a close competition. And both of these plants, even though this one has the ribbon vine on it, they look pretty close. This one is probably going to be the one. It's just got the right look. It's got the stuff. This one, you never know. Something might happen to that. So I don't want to pull this out prematurely. I think that's about all I got for you today. So, questions, comments, queries, or concerns, make sure that you're posting down below in the comments. If you have a question, I'll get to them. Now's the time of the year where I'm checking the YouTube page once a week or so, I'm a lot more active in the comments section. So if you have questions, post them below. But that's all I got for you this week. Hopefully next week things will look a little bit more put together in here. How that looks, I don't really know, but hopefully it will be so. Have a good one. See ya.